And we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It is that time. So, today, for stream, I have something to share with you all, being the demo day for May 2026. For those that don't know what this is, if it's your first time seeing a demo day stream or checking out check it out, demo day video. If this is your first time on a demo day stream, this is a thing that I do once a month, kind of at a random point, where I will take a look at some game demos that I've been either recommended or that I find through Steam or seen through social media, and I showcase about 4 demos or so a stream, and we just check them out either to completion or at least with a really good chunk of it to just showcase the game, showcase what they're like, and, you know, share it around. And I have 4 demos for you all today. So I'm excited for most of these too, because 2 of these I'm really excited for, and the other 2 are ones that I discovered through just searching on Steam. So we'll see how those pan out. And if you're also new to this, I'll let you all know this. I typically have been separating these videos out to separate videos as opposed to having it all as one giant VOD like I usually have for most of my streams. So all the games that I'll be featuring here will be just their own separate videos for you all to check out on an individual basis. So if at any point, if you're seeing this on YouTube, that's why. So yeah. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get the first demo up. And this one I'm really excited for because I've been following this dev's work on this game, I think since even before I left Twitter. Like, I've been waiting for this game for a long ass time. And it's got a release date set for this year. And it's an action game that is equated to the energy of one of my favorite games of all time, Hyper Light Drifter. I'm gonna do something real quick. There we go. I'm gonna check a couple things real quick. First, does it work with controller? Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and change the demo scene here, and then yeah, while I get that first demo up. Get that. Oh dear. Controls. Oh, there we go. Now it works. All right, options, audio. Gonna turn this game a bit down because it's a little loud. Oh, there's voice acting. Okay, neat. All right, so the first demo that I have to share with you all is one that, as I just said, I've been following for a long time since I was back when I used Twitter. I then followed this dev's progress over on Blue Sky when, you know, I changed over to that. And I've been following this before it even had a Steam page to speak of. So I was really excited when, out of the blue, I get a notification in my email saying, hey, Steam user, this game that you have wishlisted has a demo available, which I'm glad they started doing that. And I'm like, oh shit, for real? So I went ahead and downloaded it, and we're going to be playing it on stream today. I'm just going to change the category real quick. There. And then we'll change over to the scene here. And because this is a pixel game, I will have my pixel model out. Most of the games that I have to feature for the stream are retro inspired or have a pixelated art style. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the pixel art style here with my model made by TheBlindArcher. So we're going with that. And let me get the capture, the audio. And then game capture. And hopefully y'all should be able to see when I click back in. There we go. This game is ZWAARD, an action game where you are exploring a desolated world, and it's a top-down action game as well, and has some very beautiful pixel art animation since I've been seeing this game, as I said, for many years now. But the main gimmick that this game's got that I was really intrigued by is the notion of weapon customization. Meaning, in a menu, and you see this on the Steam page as well for when you check out this game's trailer, you can customize your main weapon with all sorts of hilts, pommels, cross guards, and blades that provide different effects depending on how you decide to assemble it. And that's a cool idea in general. Like, I like the notion of customizing a weapon with some small attributes to give it some kind of really interesting and different type of effect versus a different type of weapon that you may have. So, like, spitballing just a thing out here, it'd be like, oh, I attached a hilt here that causes the blade to become a projectile and then return back to me. Versus another that would be like, oh, this hilt has the ability to have the sword catch on fire. And those are just be able to be swapped out. So I'm really interested to see how that concept is integrated here. So, yeah. And as I just said earlier, this game is slated to release in 2026. No specified release date or window presently. But we do have this demo, and it is out. And I've been seeing that this game has gotten attention in some events that have been done through Steam for publication, and I'm like, I want to play it. So we're here now. So we're going to start a new game. Oh. Let's see. Host protocol initiated. We're going to go with standard, because recommended. The machine does not isolate man from the great problems of nature, but plunges him more deeply into them. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry? Yeah, Exupéry? 1945? Bite of 87? No. Bite of 87? No. Tomorrow's humanity perfected today.
The future is today. We are proud to introduce nanite technology, the next step in human evolution. Our microscopic nanites bind to phospholipid bilayers at the cellular level, creating a permanent and adaptive mechanical interface, linking living tissue with advanced mechanical systems. Thanks to the nanite technology, our patients take back their independence. These microscopic machines work in real time to support muscle coordination and full integration of mechanical components into the body. Introducing a new program, a breakthrough in early-stage nanite integration.
Oh.
By beginning at birth, we ensure seamless adaptation, improved immunity, and lifelong performance support. With nanite integration from day one, your child will grow stronger, adapt faster, and live beyond human limitation. In tomorrow's world,
They're giving the kids USB-C ports.
it should be deleted. Deleted.
Oh, I forgot. So, booting up this game, I'll post it in the title here as well. In title of the YouTube version, it's flashing lights warning here, because the game gives you a flashing lights warning when you boot it up. I was trying to get the capture ready. When that popped up. Okay, I'm going to do something real quick. I am going to increase the volume of the voices so that I can hear stuff. Lower music, that should work.
Huh. Robot bird. AVA. That's kinda cute. Or creepy. Maybe both.
I knew them birds weren't real. Okay, try and pause again. Okay, that's dash. And now I can't pause. Reports suggest... Yeah, so they're like, oh, we have nanite technology now that lets us heal people that might be unable to walk. But now they started doing it. Now they started injecting them into newborns, and now the newborns have USB-C ports, and that leads to bad shit. World leader arrived for nanite technology Reveal? Econ times March. So yeah, we're in the 1980s. Interesting. Okay, so our dash... Actually, hold on. Can I... Datapad entry case FK0R3. Author, Dr. Z.B. Date, 1984. 4/16. So, April 16th. Initial integration. Nanite integration shows no significant deviations in early biomarkers. However, at the 8-hour 32 minutes 52 seconds, a noticeable increase in appetite was recorded. Preliminary theory: nanites are adapting, feeding directly from the host to sustain functionality. Oh boy, robot virus. End of log entry. Can I not pause? Hold on. That's really bizarre. Like, I was able to pause earlier, and I'm hitting the pause button. It won't let me pause. We'll see how it fixes, if it fixes. That looks like a health. Oh.
This is dark. What happened to you? Technician. Sector 3DB. Looks like you were the one keeping things together down here. But these wounds... This wasn't an accident. Who did this to you? I wish you could tell me if there's anything useful down here.
There we go. Okay. I am going to change the controls on this shield controller. Here we go. That's fine. Dash I'm putting to right face button. Oh, the gun is... Oh. Can I change the gun to a bumper? Yes. Wonderful. And then... There we go. And I'm changing the audio again. Sorry, the voices are actually a lot more quiet than I thought. I'm changing the sounds down because I want to be able to hear what the characters are saying. February 12th, 14, so 1914. Unknown. Okay, well we've gotten to our station. Mossy Ruins Metro Station. Press in to open your bioslate. Oh, ooh, that's cool. Okay, so there's our objectives: Trillium and scrap, fragments, and collected floppy disks. Okay. Actually, wait, there was inventory. Scrap any sword part or a right bumper to repair any blade. Interesting. Okay, and there's our map. Oh, this world map is so cute. Oh, I love it. That's fun. Okay, there's our weapon, but I want to go this way. Date, March 26th, 1951. Tomorrow's technology today. Floppy disks, the future of memory. It's very bizarre to think that, like, floppy disks are just now considered like the retro sign of saving and keeping memory when they lived and died super quick within their lives. Like, they had the short life cycle. I need to pick up an item. So here's our sword bits. Blade. Oh, that's the blade health. Okay, blade health and crossguard, grip, and pommel. Coral Spark, Nebula Flare, Cinder Grip, Scrap Balance. I see. Oh, that feels really good. Ooh. Oh, that feels really, really nice. Hold on. Might turn the sounds down a tad low. There we go. It's really hard to anticipate how loud a game is until you're actually in it. Much better. Oh, hold on. Much better. There we go. Beautiful. Rustbind. Okay, so now I have this. And destroying a part will get me scrap. I wonder where I... Okay, we have guns, gadgets, and food. How would I drop food? Do they have a rotten food mechanic? Okay, so the bumpers go on the menu on the bottom and the triggers go on the menu on the top. Interesting. I have not... I've not seen a game that had this kind of thing. Oh, repair blade. Blades can be repaired using scrap. Scrap is obtained by destroying crates, hitting enemies with your sword, or scrapping unused sword parts. Can a sword break? No, a sword will never break. The blade wears down over time as its condition worsens. It deals less damage, but it can always be repaired. Okay, that's actually really nice. So you're not going to be caught with your pants down, as it were, if your sword breaks. Good to know. Well, you get scrap for that. I don't see any kind of bonuses out of these, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap and repair. Hold right bumper. Hold on. No, I'm changing. I'm going to change something in the menus, actually. Because if... Gunman... Okay. What if I did that? See if that fixes it. Yeah, okay. I like that better. I'm trying to hold Y on... Well, top face buttons, so... Yeah, Y. It'd be Y for Xbox controllers, but it's X for me because I'm using my 8-bit dough. I'm guessing maybe I can't repair it unless it's on a particular setting? I don't know. I guess maybe I should wait until I get tutorialized on these things and then we can do that. Oh, wait. Maybe I can't repair it while it's equipped. Maybe that's it. Which, if that's the case... Okay, that's a crossguard. It's literally the exact same one. All right, well, something I can easily praise immediately from this game is that the feel is absolutely on point. Nothing. All right, cool. Like, the feel is super sharp and snappy and really, really good. Dual grasp. What is that? Dual grasp is a... Huh. It's a grip type. So maybe we can't repair or change things, or we can repair on the go, but maybe we can't change things out unless we're at a dedicated spot. So we need to hold off on that. Hold left trigger to activate shield. Okay. Okay, press it to parry. So we can parry attacks. Good to know. I love the pixel art style here. It's so nice. Power plug. Okay, I can't scrap one that I have currently equipped. I want to change it out. All right, we'll probably figure it out later. Press B to dash. We've been doing that this whole time. Eat fresh foods to regenerate your health. Food is not eaten upon pickup, but stored in your bioslate. Navigate to the food tab to consume to press. Okay. Expired foods still have a chance to heal you, but also a chance to damage you. Press A to... Okay, so it's a risk versus reward when it comes to consuming food. So, for instance... Where's our food kept? Oh, wait, right. It's down here. So we've got... That looks vile. Regenerates 5, regenerates 20. All right. That should do it. There we go. Now we're at full. And there's our gun. But I want to see what's over here. Another one. Now the question is if whether or not the damage is higher than the amount of health you can get back. Plasma Bolter Mark 1. Yep, figured. Yeah, it feels way better. Oh, I like that. The little smiley face when you hit him. I see. You've run out of bullets. Strike enemies to refill the reload bar in the top left of your screen. The bar depletes over time. Hit enemies quickly in succession to restore your ammo. Yeah. That feels about right. Now, question is... Okay, so the UI goes away if I... have it filled like that. Good to know. Okay, that cursors are stamina, so I can't just attack indefinitely. Good to know. Press Y to open your gun menu. Uh-huh, I see. Hewn Ember. Let me see that. What does it do? Does it do anything? I guess we won't really know until later. Yeah. Maybe it's also because I don't have the sufficient scrap to repair it. That might be also the problem. So I can't just partially repair it. Also, ad break in 5 minutes, heads up. Well, shit. Any other directions to go in? That's a no. Your blade is too dull to cut through this debris. Repair it in your bioslate using scrap. Gather scrap by dismantling unused sword parts. Press A to continue. Okay, so I do have to repair it this way. So not until I pass that tutorial. I see. Go up the down escalators like a rebel. Metro station exit. This game is so vibrant. PCR portable something. There we are. Unlock your full potential today. Okay, so we're gonna go, what is this? Modules null, so nothing. Blade. Hewn Ember. Okay, so we lose, what do we lose here? We gain a bunch of durability and damage and recovery, but we lose combo speed and reach. Does that even, would that even out? We'll give it a try. And it's literally the exact same guard, so I'm not gonna worry about that. What does this power plug do? Oh dear lord. Yeah, no. What about the dual grasp? Okay, that increases the reach tremendously. Okay, yeah, let's try this. Also, I think that's my mouse on the screen. It is. Oh, that would explain the slower speed. Holy shit, that reach, though. Actually, what does that look like if I attach the old blade to it that I had? What does that look like? I want to see. Because if it's still the increased speed... Okay, no, it's the same. That blade was just longer. Alright, I think we just repaired this, so I think I'll rock this for a little while. Because, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so I do have to have the amount of scrap needed to do the repair. I can't partial repair. Good to know. I'm going to scrap this since it's not needed. This... Let me take a look at what I did again. Because it does not benefit me whatsoever from what I saw. Oh, the power plug's not even going to work with this. I see. Oh, it won't work with this particular grip. Got it. Okay. Okay, and no upgrades at this time. All right, well, if that power plug's only going to work with that heavier blade, the heavier blade was just a bit slower than this, but I do like having the speed, so I'm going to stick with this for a little while. Blocked for demo. Okay, good to know. Oh, hello. Oh, we leveled up. Okay, so there's RPG mechanics here. All right, well, we're going to continue after the ad break, so we're going to go into 3 minutes of ads with an hour of no pre-rolls after. So take this time to hydrate, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we will be right back. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so continuing on. So yes, we do have a lot of...
Looks just like that creepy stuffed bird from the metro. Are you a robot or a bird?
Creepy is an emotional qualifier. Inefficient. But robot bird is accurate.
You heard that. I didn't mean it like that. This roof almost collapsed on me, and I've had these headaches. been a rough morning.
Nanite degradation detected. Warning, instability imminent. Good news, my primary function is nanite integration support.
That's a weird coincidence. So, you can fix it?
Negative. Direct repair is out of my capabilities, but I can guide you to an emergency signal. It was left behind, specifically for you.
An emergency signal for me? Why should I trust you? You're a complete stranger.
Data suggests strangers are unreliable. Fortunately, I am not a stranger. I am Ava, your trusted guide and companion. Additionally, you lack alternatives. Headaches will escalate to seizures. Seizures will escalate to death.
Okay, so where's this emergency signal coming from?
Broadcast detected from a nearby relay tower. I have marked it on your bioslate.
Okay, great. No more jokes. Just lead me to the tower.
Affirmative.
Find a relay tower. Okay. So now we've got a bird. All right. I want to check real quick. So we're there currently. Oh, I like this map. Hold on. How can I zoom in, zoom out? Okay, so the tower's this way. And we've got a couple other places we can go. I want to see what else is... Oh, we have map markers. Place icons. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's lovely. What is this? Hold A to collect item. Okay, we got more food, I think. Hell yeah. Is that blocked for? It is. So that entire section is blocked for the demo. So we're going to keep exploring to see what else might be blocked. What is this? Oh! Nanite infusion. Choose one nanite manipulation. Speed, health, stamina. I want a stamina boost. Unlock this warp for access. Okay, so okay, all right, that's our fast travel. Cool, good to know. That's blocked. Insufficient amount of the pyramids for that. Or I need to just find that, which is over here. What is this? Gerbils. I suppose we'll figure out what those are later. Okay. I'm assuming Gerbils is one of those things where you collect them to turn in for a reward of some kind. I love the level of details that are here. Hit power plug with your sword or body. There we go. What is that? What foods did we just get? Sustenance kit. Okay, so we've got some spoiled sustenance kits and a bio boost bar. And it looks like they do something else too. 100% chance to add temporary health that lasts for 10, it doesn't say seconds or minutes. Some of these have other effects to do. Good to know. 50% chance to add temporary health. 10% chance to damage you for 20. Okay, so it does tell me how much it will damage me for. Oh, so I was right. I'm gonna drop those. Like, that just doesn't make them worth having. But I can get rid of him in there, which is good to know. Oh. There's a thing over here. I figured there'd be some perspective tricks that hid things behind a wall. And a level up. That's a blade, and I'm guessing a hilt. Alright, what did I just get? I got... Is another... And we can only carry about 4 of these at a time, which is good to know. Okay, so it's literally the same kind as the one that I've got now. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap that. I did not mean to repair it. Oops. And that is the same kind for that, so I'm going to go ahead and scrap. And this didn't really have a lot of benefits for me, but I'm going to keep it just in case it's going to be good for another combination. Anything behind there? No. What is this? Green Stream 3000 of something. Bile Replenish Juice. Am I meant to hold A to buy item, move up? Oh, I see. Sour Swifter's Fruzel Strawberry. Frozen Strawberry sounds pretty good. We'll take that. Actually, can I get more? Okay, yes, but it does cost me those pyramids, which I don't want to lose. Oh. Ooh, radio puzzles. Is that what I was supposed to do? I'm not certain what else that was supposed to accomplish. Like, what am I supposed to be... Am I supposed to be matching something here? There we go. What is this? So it either plays music on one channel or something's talking about buying something. I'm confused on that because I thought that was going to be like, oh, match the frequency and then you get a goodie out of it. But I guess not. Still worthwhile. We got some stuff out of that. All right, well, let's go over... Let's see, we already found that, so... What's this? Oh, save point. Wonderful. So that's the tower over that way. All right. Cruisal, stay productive, not sustainable for elderly 135 years age. All right. Okay, we can't pass here because of walk against the ladder to climb it. Okay, good to know. What's this? That's a... Okay, I got something there. ID... Okay, those are keys. Got it. Alright, damage. Is that the advertisement? That's really funny. That's really funny that the advertisement's the one playing that music. Alright, so we got some food, so let's go ahead and heal ourselves up a little bit. That's a really good rave beat they got going there. Actually, wait, hold on. Was that section back there climbable? No, it's got a chain link fence. Never mind. Actually, hold on. One more check. Was there something else at the top of the ladder here? Ah. There we go. There was another hewn ember. Where am I on the map if I'm up here? Okay, can't see because there's no section unlocked for that. Okay, good to know. Water sector pipe system. Okay. Date June 1st, 004 NI. Nanites are now able to restore tissue. Other groundbreaking 1.7 features. So yeah, just apocalypse happens because nanites had gone out of control and now the robots have taken some level of humans' capabilities or fought against humans. Can I get those boxes? No, I can't. Save point. Actually, I'm going to do something real quick. So I know I've said before that most of the time in games I like to have my dash be on my right face button. A game like this I think feels better with my dash being on the bottom face button. And then interact I'll change to that. Yeah, that feels way more comfortable for me. And you know, I am glad that this demo lets you have the ability to change out your controls like this. It's really, really handy. And you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and consume a food real quick. Okay, so the effects do stack for the extra health that you can get. Good to know. I think that one might not be working right. The radio thing's not popping up. I don't know how early in the devs process this game is, but so far I've encountered a couple UI issues. Or at the very least, like, I don't know. That's the first one I've noticed that's a bit bad. Like, not being able to pause when I was on the train earlier, but that radio not popping up's not good. Like, otherwise the game's been pretty good with everything else. It's just, I think maybe with doing some things out of sequence, it's not really prepared for some inputs being super quick, is my guess. I'm just taking a guess on here on this because I'm trying to understand why that first one I encountered works just fine, but this one doesn't. And it's taking my inputs like I'm dialing the radio around, but yeah, it's not working for some reason. Something that might likely get fixed in the final game. Ooh, map.
Hey there, old timer. You look like you've seen better days. I'm Flory. I'm sorry if this is rude, but what happened to you? You look like you've been through a lot.
Then I tried to go to the mechanic to diagnose why it was making that weird noise, and then of course, every damn time you go to a mechanic to have them fix some kind of weird noise, it doesn't make the noise when it's at the mechanic.
I see. Is there anything I can do for you?
Unfortunately not. I believe my days are numbered.
Stay with me, Rustin.
Is he dead? No. Well, we'll see. Alright, and this was a spot where we just increase our stuff. I'm going to go ahead and go for more health. And warp access. There we go. So now we have 2 warps. And the warps look like... Oh, cool. It shows the little displays of... Ooh, I like that a lot. Now, the question is, does it cost me anything to warp back and forth like that? I'm gonna guess no. I hope no. It doesn't look like it. It just costs something to unlock it. Wonderful. Ooh, hello. It's this way. Eco-synth. Hold on, what am I looking at on the map here? Alright, I am not close to the tower. Ooh, my blade condition's bad. Alright, let me see what my blade... Can I repair it? No. Unless I scrap one of these. You're going to cost more to repair, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. There we go. Is that a blade? It looks like a blade. Or is that... Nope, that's a switch, not a blade. Okay. What's this? Oh. Cute. I feel like there's something to solve here with those switches, but I don't know what it is. It's supposed to do something to unlock the... There we go. Oh, wait. Oh! This was my clue. To get the two on the bottom to be blue, and then one blue, and then one or two on the orange. Wait. No, it was two orange. Okay. Well, that worked. I didn't see what the clue might have been, but I got it. The back rooms! Alright, well, I got one of those pyramid things. What is this? Organic. Signature. Detected. Processing. New. Order. Order? I didn't do anything. Payment. Redundant. Product. Sample. Is. Mandatory. Dispensing. Company. Complete. Have a product. Day. Day. Client connected. Okay. Well, didn't really know what that accomplished. Yeah. All right. I mean, we got one of those pyramid things, which is always handy. Ooh, module mobility. Ooh. That was a good find. Oh, and I like that they're in little gachapons. That's cute. So, more reach and gain on recovery and decrease in damage. Interesting. Good to know. That was a good find. What is this? Oh. Interesting. Social anxiety, no problem. Nanite at will. Oh. You got some... You have anxiety, you have ADHD, just put a nanite in your brain, and that'll... Just plug a nanite into your USB-C port, that'll do it. What is this? Hollow blade emitter. Ooh. Okay. How close am I to one of those other towers that I saw? Pretty close to two of them, actually. Hold, wait. How far am I from... Okay. So there's one really close to me, so I'm going to go for that one. Yeah, so far this is really cool. All right. Let me see what those new blades I got have. First off, I'm going to add the new module. Since the mobility will be really handy. Ooh, I like the look of that. Gives a big boost in damage, but a decrease in speed. No problems on speed. Higher combos, higher durability, lower damage, and lower reach. But higher recovery, too. I'm going to try that, actually. Does that help me? That's... Yeah, I think I may stick with that. And pommel does the power... Oh! Okay, power plug really good with this. Yeah, let's build that. How does that look? Oh, cool. Okay, and then... How is it repair-wise? Oh, it's fully fine. Cool, wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and scrap this one. Wonderful. Okay, and that's blocked for the demo. Can't do that. Wonderful. Good to know. So in that case, the other one I was trying to find is down here. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Oh. Felt that one coming on. Okay, so... Okay, but I lose a lot of... Okay, so I was close to it, but how do I find it? It's like right here. So maybe I go this way, but that's where the mart is. If I go in here, I'm like literally right below it. Engine out of function. Well, poor guy. All right, we're going to save, actually, since we just got some more equipment. All right, I'm going to try this way. What's this? Ooh, floppy disk. That's number 4. Okay. No idea what those will do once I collect all of them, but good to know. Ooh, new gun. There we go. That's how you do it. Didn't mean to go that way. Okay, so since I went this route, how far am I from everything? Okay, fairly far. And I only found one of the floppy disks. There's nothing down there. Anything else up here? Ooh, another one of them. How do I get that? Is it? Nope. Can I not? No. Okay, I thought maybe I crossed the buildings or something, or maybe there's a hidden perspective, but that does not look like that is the case. So I need to come at that from the other side of somewhere else. Blocked for demo. Okay, so I can't go that way anyway. Alright, so we go back, I guess, and... yeah, and there's no other routes I can think of. So I guess we just go the way we're supposed to go. Explored a lot. It's quite a lot to explore for a demo. What the hell is... I have no idea why... oh, hello. I have no idea why those floppy disk icons were right there. That's really odd. Was it telling me the direction that the other floppy disks are in? Is that what those do? Can they tell me where the other floppy disks in a particular area are? Because if so, that's actually really handy for a collectible to help you find other collectibles. I haven't been this way. Ooh, that's an enemy. What's this? Please let me read it. Unless it can't let me unless I kill it. Did I do something? Oh, wait, is it counting the cancellation out of the menu also along with the interact? Oh, dear. In that case, I'll just change interact to... never mind, that's the shield. Never mind, that's the shoot. Never mind, that's teleport. Doesn't problem is that's the same button. Is anything... nothing's assigned to the up on the... yeah, I guess I'll have to do that for now. Actually, wait. What if I did that, and then that? Will that fix it? There we go. Okay, yeah, so what I was encountering just then was, because I changed the interact to be the right face button, it was counting the right face button input both to interact with the newspaper, but also put it away, because that's not an option either. Okay, data, April 10th, 005, global nanites. Nanites can now be powered globally. So I'm guessing now that I changed that in my, yep, so now it's that to repair. Yeah, so changing the controls can lead to some results that are not entirely favorable, but oh well. Okay, so... yeah, the thing about the guns is that you really lack precision with the rifle. It's a 3-round burst, good for crowds, not good for one-on-ones like that. And that's blocked for demo. Okay. We found some stuff. Anything else this way? No, at least nothing I can get to immediately. All right. And then that one's fine. We got over 1,000 scrap. So we can do partial repairs, but you have to have the specified amount. Oh, and because it... Oh, no. Man, you really need to be sure about what you're changing your shit to when you're doing this. Because the gun menu is now the same thing for the repair button in the UI as well. I might just have to contend with this. With that changed. And now it's the same... Oh, dear God. Right, because now it's the same thing as the help button. The help on that menu. And dash I set to A. What if I just change that back to A? Well, no, because then I'll probably dash away from stuff. All right, well, they're repaired now, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not too... I don't know. Part of me isn't entirely pleased with how it really fucks up the UI when you change the gameplay side of the... Oh, now it works. They're learning. Oh, God, they're changing. If anyone hears this... Evacuation points are no longer operational. If you experience sudden physical abnormality, anomalies, or loss of bodily control, report to... Wait for it to come. Do not engage with infected individuals. Do not attempt to aid them. That's eerie. I like that. I also like that you kind of have to keep changing it so that it's not... I do like that you have to keep changing it so that, you know, you're having to keep the signal and not one signal fix all. Okay, I think we've bumbled around plenty. I want to go find where that radio tower is. It's that way. Oh, that's fire. Yeah, making it the same as my dash isn't a good idea. So I have to make it the same as my attack button. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, this is... Because the only thing that I have left for a button that I don't need it on is my right face button, since that's not anything intrinsically needed for gameplay, but If I do that with my right face button, it becomes the same as getting out of a menu, which itself is a problem. So, yeah. Okay, so maybe it's not this direction I'm supposed to go for that. No, it is. Maybe if I just kind of reset myself a little bit, because I went off in a completely separate area. So maybe if I just went back and then kind of collected myself a bit. Okay, so I think this is that was the spot where we gathered a bunch of little radioactive bits. And then, okay, we're going to go left and then up from here. How's my sword durability? We're fine.
Intruder detected. State your business.
I'm just passing through.
This is the quarantine zone. You cannot pass. It is now a safe haven. All travelers must pay a nominal fee of 2 trillium if they wish to enter.
Why do I need to pay?
The fee helps maintain the safe haven and provides for its inhabitants. Payment is mandatory.
All right, I'll pay.
Welcome to our safe haven.
My guess is that the Trillium is probably those, maybe it's those pyramids that I've been gathering. Nope, that's true. So no, it is, yeah. So I can gain partial Trillium or whole Trillium. Gather a bunch of scrap, too. Alright, that's done. Let's go getting into the city now. Yeah, I dare not really change around the controls much anymore, because it's not like there's any penalty for me attacking an NPC. And right now, here, oh, wait. Okay, so it'll just pop the error up. I was wondering, if the error animation pops up and it won't let me do anything else, I was going to be like, oh, I don't know. Okay, we've already got one of these guys. And the dual grasps, I don't know, they haven't really done anything for this one. The scrap balance is just weaker. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. And then we're going to scrap a lot of those duplicates we've got. So, scrap this one. Oh, except it's now the same. And changing the gun menu to down face button won't really help either. think my earlier one was the best that I've got. Yeah, that's something that I would probably ask to change, is maybe if they could just change it to where the UI elements of it are separate from the game, from like the combat elements or in-world interactivity, because that's tripping up a lot of things here. Okay, so we can get some swords here. Oh my god, this Trillium. Fusion tank, sword blade, sword pommel, sword crossguard. I've got 56.1 trilliums. Okay, sword crossguard, sword grip, and I already have one of those. Would it be worth it? Screen module. Let's get this fusion tank. Oh, and I can move around too whilst I'm in the menu there. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get to this radio tower. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to find the first one. Ah.
Hey there.
Whoa! A human. I did not think I was ever gonna see one of you again.
What?
Well, humans can't really survive this virus. Most of them die within seconds of getting infected. Also, there are not nearly enough resources out here for living organisms to survive, so that's why you're only gonna find robots here. I thought all organic life forms had vanished, or left town, or died. What are you doing here? It's crazy dangerous.
Aren't you in danger as well?
Ah, but see, I may be a robot, but that doesn't make me immune to the dangers of this environment. I am an R-series robot, and we were designed for resource gathering. But even we have our limitations. Thankfully, the virus doesn't turn my kind into killing machine like some of those other robot models. The virus corrodes their circuits and systems faster than they can repair themselves. So one touch of that virus and they go bananas.
Interesting. So, virus affecting robots causes humans to die, and the robots' internals to go haywire. I'm just looking around because we found the sword shop for sword parts. Ooh. I'm gonna go with speed, and we'll unlock that. So that is warp point 4. Okay, good to know. Hello?
Hi. I was just passing by and I couldn't help but notice your shop. It looks lovely.
Oh, thank you. My husband and I ran together. We're proud of it. It's our way of contributing.
That's wonderful. You have a beautiful family.
Oh, they keep me busy, but they're my everything. I'm just happy I can keep them safe.
What are you doing here? And what were you doing before? Well, before all of this.
That's a good question. I was a worker bot before the outbreak. My assignment was memory chip development at the Ascendian Corporation. When everything went wrong, they removed my sealed core, and I lost power. That was a hard day.
How did you find an energy source?
I still don't know to this day. I checked my body once I was awake again, and everything was going haywire. I have my husband to thank for my repairs. That was the day we met. But as far as the sealed core goes, it was still missing, so I have no clue how I turned back on.
That's weird.
Sure is. I figured I had been infected, but unlike the others, I stayed sane. But between you and me, I've heard some folks have natural immunity to the virus. From the looks of you, I wouldn't be surprised if you were immune.
Okay. So For some, they can come back from it, but others they don't. All right, sustenance kit, bio boost bar, larvae jar, dried cooked yorzik, and parunk fruit. We'll get a sustenance kit. I'm wrong thing. I'm so used to the bottom face button being confirm on these things. There we go. All right. Also, ad break in 4 minutes. Heads up. All right. So now, map. What have we got? Okay, we're supposed to go this way. I've been dawdling too long. I'm just exploring the world, and I keep getting distracted. What is this? God damn it, case in point. Feel-good pills, sour swifters. What is this distilled Gwillion? Okay, there's the tower. Slide knob with... Okay. Okay, so 2 out of 6. So that shows me another one over there. This is a very extensive demo. Okay, so I'm changing planes on that. Ava, this hurts. Are you sure it's safe? Affirmative. Probability of survival acceptable. All right. What does the message say? Flori, find the core fragments. What? That's it? No, there's got to be more. They know my name. Who left this? DNA correspondence confirmed. A genetic match has been identified between subject Flori and sender. Directive. Locate core fragments. Core fragments function as nanite stabilizers capable of sustaining large-scale nanite composites. That could save me. Ava, how do we find them? Data insufficient. Additional relay towers must be activated to unlock fragment coordinates and unlock access. Then we don't have a choice. Let's get going. Affirmative. Go team. Ava, please never say that again. Affirmative. Go to... Error. Correction. Affirmative. Okay. So now that we got that, we need to find the other... towers, which, you know, we were on the track of anyway. We just probably needed to get the objective for it first. All right, I want to check this, and then we'll go into the ad break. What does fusion tank do? Increases speed? All right, let's go with that. All right. How fast am I now? I can't check because I'm in a populated zone. Oh, that's a lot faster. All right, well, next ad break's about to happen, so get yourself some water, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we will be right back, everybody. 3 minutes of ads and then an hour of no pre-rolls. And we're back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. All right. Now, let me just get a drink of water myself, and then we'll be good to go on continuing. Hour and a half or so far, and we've got a good amount of things done. Just a lot of exploration to be done because I kept getting distracted. Also, I'm going to turn the game up a tad, like on OBS. There we go. There we go. So now I need to find the other towers. So there's 2 over there. There's a chip thing over that way. So let's go up this way. This does capture a really nice sense of ambiance. Ooh, energy transmitter. Okay. So that's a handle or a hilt. Okay, where am I at? I am same position as I was before, left, and then there's one above me. That's blocked for me. Oh, I can walk on this. Okay. I thought that was impassable water. Blocked for demo. I can't jump down there. And I can't go that way. Actually, let's take a look at some of the stuff we got. So the grip, we have this energy transmitter, which I cannot use. Okay, so I'm not really getting what the rule is on some of these items where I cannot change them out. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, okay. Figured this is the best setup that we've got. Withdrew repair. Okay. Yeah, maybe there's just some part incompatibility that happens, which is understandable. Wouldn't want to have, like, a whole bunch of stuff be able to be swapped out no matter what, because then there might be some builds that are either completely unviable or just straight up broken. Okay, what am I looking at? Something to the left and above me. And then this just takes me way further east than I want to be. So how the hell do I get those two? Because it is displaying that maybe there's one in this supermarket, but... We already got the door unlocked here. Client connected. And I can't climb this ladder, so I'm not really certain what else I can do. Actually, we leveled up a few times. Can I... Let's go ahead and get this done. Never mind, I can't... Okay. So I can't unlock at one that I've already unlocked. Or I can't level up at one that I've already done. Or increase my attributes, rather, is what I mean to say. Can I? I probably can't shut that thing down, can't I? Oh, I can. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Let me get out of this area and then I'll come back. Because what if I return all of the carts into the store and then I can get something for that? Oh. Okay, I can't damage them too much. Good to know. In that case, I gotta walk them like a normal person. Yeah, not... I can't get that down. Okay. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Or maybe that's when I hit it with my sword. Yeah, I'm overthinking it, because then it would be in here. That's a bad one. We've already been that way. I don't know where those other towers are. Really odd. So I'm trying to figure this out. Because then if I go that way, then they're both like they're both way further ahead of, or behind me rather. I'm guessing that's what those memory cards are pointing me, or the floppy disk icons are pointing me towards, but I can't go up here because it won't let me progress past demo progress. And there's nothing down that way. I've already searched there. That's nothing. And that's not passable. I'm screwing up my face trying to figure this out, because there's no passages up that way. Maybe I just need to find that other floppy disk. I don't know. I'll give it a little more time, but I do have other demos I want to showcase. I'm just a bit lost. All right, let's try and just head to an all-new area to see what we can find. All right, do I need to heal? Do need to at least use one of these. Yeah, I think there's some UI, because I was just trying to go up on this menu, but it was giving me some flack. Oh, no. Okay, so, wait, how did... Hold on, what was the button that I changed it to for that to become up now? The gun menu. Okay. What else do I even... Because now, if I have it as right stick... Oh, wait, I actually like that way more. Okay, so clicking in the right stick counts as its own button. Okay, that I think solves a lot of problems for me. Oh, yeah. That does. I'm actually really grateful for that. Okay, now that I know that I can do that, that fixes things. Oh, hello. Ooh, you sell gun. Bazooka, rifle, I think I already own that. And you also sell swords. 87, 102, Jesus. I think I'm fine, actually. And another block for demo. Okay. So that's at least down there. But anything else across it? No? Okay. Anything? No. Yeah, so far... I'm just having some trouble with navigation, but so far a lot of other things about this game are pretty cool. I'm just... having a hell of a time figuring out my path here. Because unfortunately some of these areas are blocked due to it being the demo. And I also am just trying to at least find which way's up on this map right now. Because if I'm supposed to find the other two towers to, you know, unlock more of the map to view, then those towers are within a spot that I clearly cannot figure out. So my best bet, I guess, is to find that other floppy disk, because most other areas going to the right I cannot get to. Or actually, no. The problem is that they're right there, and I can get, like, really close to them, but I can't get on top of them to unlock unless they're past the city. So maybe that's the issue. Maybe I went in the wrong direction from where the city was. How much control will Ascorp have over nanites once they're inside your body? Yeah, valid fear. Honestly. Fusion tank. Ooh. Good find. Okay, well, I think... like, maybe I'm just dumb for getting lost, but... and maybe I am dumb because I went in a wrong direction to get to those radio towers, but... I'm gonna give it a little longer, and then... if I can't figure it out from that point on, I might just... end it. Okay, we're gonna see if the city has any points of continuation from where we just did our thing. There is. Okay. So I just did end up going in the wrong direction. Good to know. Oh, we got a bunch of that stuff. Hell yeah. Okay, now that we've got our point of progress, I'll go for a little longer on this one. No. Did not mean to transition over there. Nope, 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 nope. Go back. Okay, so we gotta do something else here to unlock something, but I don't know what. Because I don't really see a clue. Because that last one I unlocked by complete accident. Is this even... Does not look... Okay. This looks like something I would unlock to get over to unlocking that area, but I can't even get there anyway because of the demo progress. So, let's go somewhere else then. I don't need that. That was the radio tower. Let's go this way. Oh. More of the currency. Okay, so in the end, like, all there really was out of that city, as far as I could see, was just going left. Let me go this way. Blocked for demo. Okay. But that's a completely different sector. Like, that is a completely separate area from where my objective is. And this guy's friend is broken. Okay, well...
This mission is harder to decipher than I thought. Oh, hey, how you doing?
What are you doing with that thing?
Ah, I found this device just outside the town gates. It appears to hold some kind of message.
What does it say?
It's a bit difficult to decipher. It's not in any language I know. I don't think it was meant for us. Perhaps there are more safe havens trying to connect with each other.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, chat, I am a tad lost. Because it feels like that should be an open area past the radio tower, but nope.
To decipher than I thought.
Alright.
Thankfully, the
There we go. Because, like, I'm trying to get past here, and then there's just a wall that had all the collectible currency that I found. That's the sword store. And then this was all that was up here. And I can't go up any further. And then that was just something to the left that I couldn't even do. Grab that. All right. I think that's a good enough impressions to set, if any. Sorry that this kind of felt a bit anticlimactic. I was genuinely a bit lost on where I was supposed to go next from here. Because there's 2 towers literally right next to me here, and I just cannot figure out how to get to them. Because I don't even see them, like, here. So, yeah. I could be here searching for a while, but I'm not certain. Oh, God. I don't know where specifically I don't know how I'm supposed to get to them, because every route that I think that I can find them in is blocked off because it's a demo version of the game. Now, I realize that's further than where I'm supposed to be going, but like, I'd be right on top of them, then I move a bit, and then they're just out of my reach. So, I don't know if they're underground. I don't know if if one of them's in the supermarket and I just cannot find it. Because then I'm seeing these icons here, and I just don't get it. Like, I'm not really getting what I'm missing to try and find those other 2 radio towers. So, I think with the amount of time I spent on this, that's a good enough point to end on this one. So, I would spend more time exploring in the final game to figure out my directions, but as it stands, I'm a bit directionally challenged in this game to figure out where those other towers are, because it looks like they're right next to me, but I have no idea where they are. And as for the other issues that I may have right now, the UI situation, I genuinely think that the UI needs to be separated from the in-game gameplay part of the controls, because changing around some of those button inputs to make it more comfortable for me has affected the UI, and that's not good. I don't care for that personally, so that's something that I hope can get changed before the game's release. But otherwise, I did enjoy this. I am glad to have finally gotten to sit down and try this out. And, you know, issues I've had aside, it plays very well. The combat is slick, and I like the concept of changing out your weapon parts to maximize how good your sword is in combat, and we got ourselves a pretty good sword there. But as I said, the exploration, I trying to find the other towers and I just couldn't, unless maybe they just weren't available in the demo. I have no clue. Otherwise, maybe there's just a puzzle I missed or something in the map layering that I missed. I can't say, because I was searching. I was trying to go up against walls to see if I could, like, find a secret passage down, but I was having trouble finding them. And then, as I said, the UI controls getting swapped around because I changed gameplay controls, that messed with it a little bit, especially when it came to having the interact be the right face button, which also canceled out of the UI anyway. So, yeah, those are just the 2 notes that I was having some issue with. Because I could otherwise at least follow it fairly well, but then I was just trying to find those other towers and get to other points of progress, but they were either blocked or I couldn't find them. So maybe I just couldn't see something, or I have no idea. But regardless, I would still recommend you all go wishlist this game and support the final version of it when it's out, because this is a much earlier build of the game, as you can see, D_001. So this game will be coming out this year, so maybe these issues will be fixed, hopefully, by then. And it wasn't just the UI in the menus either. We also had that thing where the radio would show the icons to change the frequency, but then it wouldn't display the radio, so I couldn't hear what was on it. So there are some things to fix for certain, but I think for a first impressions of what this game has to offer, I would really recommend you all give this a try. The concept of changing up your weapons really cool, and the pixel art's really nice and very vibrant and pretty. I praise that a hell of a lot. It's really nice. Good ambient atmosphere, and the combat felt slick. So yeah, enough to recommend here where I would really, really push y'all to go wishlist this game, please. And go support the dev, go follow them on Blue Sky to follow progress of the game. And yeah, be sure to go check this one out.